I'll start with a quick review for this book, Unfuck Yourself. I'll give this book 3 stars. I was debating between 2 to 3. The reason is that there is no much new information. It's just like any other self-help book. The only difference is the language used, which is more straightforward. A lot of fuck and those words, which is nice, refreshing, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's better than all those other books. I found the book a little too much straightforward at times and not as refreshing at other times. I did like the fact that it's short. I think it's about 3 hours worth of listening on Audible, which is a good sign. But that's why I was like kind of average about it. 3-star, I think it's fair. Let's see some of the notes. Negative self-talk is fucking us over. That's the exact thing, that pretty much the same way he put it, which is it is many times the negative self-talk is what fucking us over. We often not willing to change. We have to be willing to change. Side note, the book is straightforward for good and bad. Super straightforward. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying. Sometimes that's actually what we need. We sometimes try to prove our parents raised us badly by treating ourselves badly and by doing things that are not good for us. Negativity tends to influence other stuff. So if we're negative about something, we tend to be negative about other things as well. Our problems are just a bump on the road. That's what we need to look at it. Especially when we look at it at what happened in the past, retrospectively. We see it as a bump on the road. That's what we need to treat it when we are in the midst of it. Side note, many of the ideas are not new, just different words, similar to what I said. Nothing new, haven't found anything new. Just found different ways to say that. It's just more fucking and more straightforward. A lot of coarse words. Side note, the book is often too much in your face. I found a little bit too much. That's what I said. It's a little straightforward for good and bad. A little too much. Sometimes it's not what I'm looking for exactly. It's like too much like, oh, you don't do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Sometimes I want to like relax, take it easy, huh? We need to embrace our certainty. Oftentimes, life is uncertain and we need to embrace it and understand that that's what it is. We are what we do regardless of what we think. So we are what we do. Sometimes think different things, but we are what we eventually do. Accepting what is allow us to focus on the problem. Sometimes we need to just accept the situation and then focus on the problem rather than crying and being frustrated about it happened in the first place. Side note, the author often simplifies more complicated things. It's over many things. It happens to many other books. It's not his fault solely, but many other books are, and he to oversimplify things that are much more complicated. It's not as easy to do them. It's like, oh, just embrace it, and all those oversimplifications when it's much more nuanced. So that's it for the notes. And again, it's an average, nothing too crazy about this book except of the coarse words which are widely used, which is nice, again, refreshing sometimes, but not necessarily recommend. Thank you.